looking for cheap MT and MUT 16 coin, head on down to logger.com. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy JRock447 back at it again with some NCAA basketball 10. And we're going up against Georgia State. Now, this team is pretty good, man. We cannot take an L to this team. You guys see Bakari Finney. Bakari Finney, oh my gosh. We meet again, Bakari Finney. You guys know him well. Basically, if you don't know who he is, when we had that stockpile of recruits with Damian Hastings and Tim Crawford and Brian Ramsey and etc., he was one of those guys as well. But I redshirted him because he was so great. I felt if I redshirted him, then I have the extra guy after those seniors graduate. But even after his redshirt year, he left the program. So now he's on Georgia State. And they're doing really good. They're second in the conference. I believe that they have a shot to get an at-large bid if they do not win the conference tournament. Because, I mean, well, we're Hofstra. We're pretty damn good. So, Brian Ramsey kicks to OG. And OG, oh my, knocks down a 3. So, the score is 3-2. We're up by 1 bucket. But Ben Mason going up with the strong two-hand finish, making it a 5-2 game. So this is another away game. We've been struggling with a few away games, going down to the wire. But ooh, Brian Ramsey showing you what he can do. He's still coming off that Achilles injury. He's not back to his self. I feel that if he didn't get injured, he would be scoring like 17 points, 9 assists a game, because he's that type of guy who can do that. But since he had that injury, he's regressed a little bit. So that's one thing to look out for. But, you know, he's still doing pretty damn good if you think about it. I think he's averaging like 13 points and 6 assists. That's nothing to bat your eye at. And, ooh, look at the passing. And Tim Crawford missed it. But Damian Hastings is right there to get the layup to go. He's too strong. He's too strong, baby. Look at Bakari. He's like, I used to practice against these dudes. He should stay with us as well. So that's OG knocking down another shot. Oliver Goodwin. He is really good. I can't wait to have him back next year. Tim Crawford kicks it out to Ben Mason. Ben Mason putting up the moves, kicks it to Brian Ramsey from deep. And he knocks it down. Yeah, I might have forgot Ramsey had that shot. I mean, he hasn't taken as much threes as he took last year. That's probably one reason why his points have gone down. But you know he can knock down that 3. I mean, you see the 3 right under his indicator right there. And, ooh, Ben Mason can knock it down, too, from 3 as we go up by 6 in Georgia State's gym. So, Tim Crawford to Ben Mason, who gets the layup to go. So we're going on a run, and Georgia State, they just can't find a way to stop us right now. And you guys see right there, Shaka Wembley got fouled, so he'll be going to the line. So it's 21-19, so they did catch up. Shaka, he's a freshman. He's not having the greatest season. But when you have a starting 5 like that, I mean, come on, son. You can't expect a whole lot to come out of your bench. I mean, when I see him coming up the bench, I want him to put up at least 5 points, 5 rebounds. Okay, because I know my starters can handle it. Honestly, if I have my starters in the whole game, I believe we could still win most of our games because we're that good. And James Poe is a hell of a 6-man. A hell of a 6-man, man, as he knocks down that 3 right there. So we're 10 for 18 on field goals. We're doing really well. And look at that pass. That's court vision. That is court vision. Point guard. That's what we need out of our point guard, Brian Ramsey. So Damian Hastings kicks it into the corner to James Poe, and he knocks another 3 down. James Poe is getting hot, so we're up by 10. Ooh, Brian Ramsey. Brian Ramsey, don't do it on him. Brian Ramsey is 3 for 3, 7 points. Brian Ramsey got moved. And Greg Wheeler in transition gets the layup to go. Yo, we are out here. We are out here. Georgia State, y'all gotta do something. Y'all gotta do something. So 3:32 left. Don't leave an open lane to Jared Hinton, because he's gonna get it most of the time. Jared Hinton, another one of our seniors. And Shaka in transition dunks it down. So we go up by 18. This game is getting out of hand fast. Really fast. Georgia State needs to get something done. And ooh, that was pretty close to a foul. The refs are letting it go. And I believe that's Bracey who got the bucket right there. I'm not entirely sure. But James Poe, another 3. He misses it. But, oh, Tim Crawford with the tip-in. That was crazy. That was a crazy tip-in. But Georgia State somehow, some way, came back a little bit. And they put it back to a 10-point game. But Brian Ramsey, y'all must have forgot. He got that shot. as he knocks down the 3. So with 2 seconds left, Brian Ramsey kicks it to Ben Mason. Ooh, misses the shot at the buzzer. So we go into halftime leading by 11. But at once we were leading by 18. So just remember that. We were leading by 18. Whew, this was a wild half of basketball, y'all. I think Brian Ramsey, he came out here to play. He came out here to play. 10 points. Bracy, you know, he's doing what he do. But we just got to keep playing the way we play. Honestly, we get a little emotional offense. 6 players have 4+ points, so we're definitely spreading that attack. You guys see a lot of people scoring. We got a lot of roles on this team, and you know this. I mean, we got our 2 freshman point guards who can come in and do work. We got Greg Wheeler off the bench. We got James Poe off the bench. We got Jared Hinton off the bench. We got Shaka Wimberly off the bench. So we got a lot of talent on our bench. That's why I always compare our team to North Carolina, because they were a really deep team, but sadly they lost. But I don't want to talk about that. I almost cried. So you guys see Georgia State, they're coming back. They're only down by 7, so we kick it into the corner to Timmy Crawford, the senior, as he knocks it down, puts us back up by 10. So up by 9, Ben Mason with the double clutch on the fast break. He's brave. Ben Mason is brave. If it's one thing I know about Ben Mason, I know he lacks the workload that Damian Hastings has, but if it's one thing, he has a lot of flair. I mean, when he's on the fast break, this dude wants to dunk it down. Like he's got the flair, bro. So, with about 9, we're up by 7 points, I believe, and Ben Mason, a contact layup, gets it to go. And also shout out to that guy who found me watching the 100 review, because yeah, I do watch the 100, and any of you guys are watching this video and you watch that show, big ups to y'all, because that is a great show. And if you don't watch it, please watch that show. That show is amazing. Amazing. I've been watching this since 10th grade. I'm in 12th grade now, and all I can say is wowzers. Okay, so we have the ball, 5:30 left to go. We're up by 8. I told you, our point guards, they good, and I believe that was Tyson Chambers who knocked that one down. Come on, Georgia State, you can't leave the lane wide open on a fast break. So that layup puts us up by 12 with about 4:34 left to go. Damian, get out the way as he gets that layup to go. Damian Hastings, he's just too real. I'm retiring his number. And ooh, look at that block by Ben Mason. And oh, Chambers gets the layup to go as he falling on the ground and all. So we're up by 14 with about 3:21 left to go. Ben Mason still putting it in, yo. I told you, when he wants to play, he wants to play. And Damian Hastings, you can't forget about that jump shot. You can't. You just can't. So Georgia State with the ball, they get that bucket to go. They make it a 16-point game with about 2 minutes left to go. But with 2 minutes left, 16 points, I believe that this is insurmountable. And with Tim Crawford knocking down at 3, we just put the icing on the cake right there. So with 2 seconds left in this ball game, we're going to win big by 17 points. This game wasn't really close, but Georgia State, they definitely were threatening. They were threatening, and look at Bakari Finney, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks. I wanted them to show his points. Brian Ramsey had 14.6 assists. That's basically his averages right there. So I told you, he's not going to kill you, but he just finds a way. Like the way he plays, his presence is amazing. Damian Hastings only 8 points, but Ben Mason 15 points. That's amazing. Tim Crawford with 9. Basically an all-around effort by our team, and that's what I like. Okay, James Poe came off the bench, did work. But anyway, this has been another J-Rob video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.